Welcome, friends. Let me know in the comments where you tuning in from. This is Ashira from Ashira Tantra. Today we're gonna have a solstice special. It's a pretty spontaneous recording that I'm doing. I just wanted to share with you with an amazing and powerful technique to help you to manifest love into your life and connect, like plug yourself into the grid of this beautiful solstice day and make it a little bit more special. This is gonna be a love letter ritual, and you can, for a full ritual, you can go ahead to my website ashiratantra.com and grab Love Alchemy, and I go there a little bit more into the detail, but today we're gonna get the basics. This ritual is best done in the evening. For this ritual, you will need pen and you will need paper. I personally prefer to use red ink. It's not necessarily to use red ink, but I just think it brings something a little extra special to the manifestation, especially since we're manifesting love and we're dealing with love, and we're dealing with solstice and the energy of the sun. So red color, red pen would really amplify your intention with that. I also recommend to get beautiful papers as well too, if this is something that is available to you in the moment, because it's nice to have this nice textile sensation. All right, and before you will do a love letter spell, I invite you to close your eyes for a minute and start to imagine as you are being surrounded by a beautiful, warm, pink, magenta, gold light. And let yourself imagine and envision as it envelops your whole entire being. Like your whole entire being is covered in this beautiful peach, gold, magenta, red, like the colors of the sunset, the colors of the sunrise, the colors of the sun. And so as you will be envisioning, like start breathing that light into your being, letting your being to get fully nourished and fully immersed in that color, because those colors are colors of love. Those colors are colors of our heart, of the sensation of being in love. If you are psychic and able to see auras, when people are in love, they emanate this beautiful magenta pink light. So we're gonna call upon that before starting our ritual. Once you're gonna open your eyes, like take your piece of paper and a pen and start writing the love letter to yourself. And it is important to imagine, as you know, as the message is coming from someone that you truly deeply care about, whether it is your specific person, or it is your parent, or it is your teacher, or it is your guide, your spiritual guide. It could be really anything, but it could be even like a being and not really a person in a physical body, but it just has to be like someone that you really feel connected to, that you really feel in touch with, that just make your heart melt when you think about them. So envision that being, envision that person in front of you, and start to like hear as they're whispering in your ear like the most beautiful messages about you, all of the qualities about you that you treasure, all of the qualities about you that you love, that you adore, everything that makes you you, everything that makes you special, everything that makes you lovable, really. So go ahead and start writing it, and at first it might even look just like a list of all of the qualities. But then over time, you might start getting into this juice of inspiration and write write in longer sentences. Write the love letter to yourself that you've always dreamed to receive. And I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna share with you the love letter that I wrote to myself 10 years ago. So you kind of have an idea. And you know, yours does not need to look exactly like my love letter, because everyone is different, but I will share with you with my love letter that I wrote to myself 10 years ago. It really helped me to go through a very painful breakup, and this is something that I've been reading to myself every single day for years and years and years and years and years. So here we are. Dear Masha, my name is Masha. There are no words that can ever describe how much I love you. Before you were born, I fell in love with you. And when I've heard your first scream and saw your face for the first time, my heart melted in unconditional love for you. I remember your first smile and the first time you broke in tears. I was jumping with you when you were happy and held you close when your heart was crashing in pieces. I carefully picked all them up and stitched your heart with a thread of my love. I carried you in my arms, catching your every breath and moan, whispering my poems in your ears with the wind. I was writing you letters with the grains of sand and then sending them to the ocean. So next time when it will rain, you will hear me pray for you with your skin. I promise you, my love, that I would never leave you in this human experience and after, when you will be fully in my embrace. I will never give you away because you belong to me and only, but I will happily share your love with others and back. I will give you everything you have ever wanted. I will fulfill your wildest expectations. I will fulfill all of your dreams. I will bless you above and beyond. You are here with the great mission. I will use your gifts and talents as I have not used the man before. I will give you everything you have ever wanted. I will give you clarity of your vision, a wisdom to make right choices, diligence, persistence, and strength of character to manifest your vision for the benefit of all. I will carry you to the pinnacle of your achievement and higher, while more and more rooted in this reality. The sky is not the limit, and my love to you has none. There is nothing that will ever be able to stop you when I'm with you, and I always am. I'm always here. You will love before you had this body, during and after. You are, you were, and you will always be truly yours, love. So I wrote this letter to myself 10 years ago, and I invite you to write yourself a letter, exactly a letter that you would want to hear in this very, very moment. Actually, a couple days ago, I rewrote that letter and I wrote it differently, and that is more applicable to this present moment. So whether it is just a list of the qualities that you love and that you admire about yourself, or it is a full love letter or a love spell, it does not matter. It just has to be something that you so crave to hear right now, whether it is that you've got it, or whether it is that you are loved, or whether it is that you will have everything that you desire, that you're gonna manifest it. It does not matter. Or that you are worthy as you are and you don't need to try and you don't need to work really hard to prove anything to anyone. It does not matter. What matters is that the message would be exactly what you want to hear, what you need to hear in this very moment. So once you're done with your love letter crafting, just take a few moments to read that, and I invite you to read it to yourself in front of the mirror, so you can really see yourself, you can see your expression. It might bring tears to your face. So I was crying while reading my love letter to myself for weeks upon weeks upon weeks upon weeks, really. And it might not, it really depends on you, but read it, take it in, fully soak in this love that you have for yourself, this love that you just get transmitted in. And then once you're done, I invite you to take this letter and to burn it and to release it into the greater cosmos and to release it to the sun. If you are lucky enough or blessed enough to have a full fire ceremony with the community, that would be a beautiful way to drop the letter into the fire and to release it with the communal fire of the solstice. Let the smoke to reach the gods, let the smoke to carry your prayers and to carry your blessings and to carry your love for yourself into the depths of the universe. And once it's done, I promise you, you will feel so much lighter and so much stronger in yourself. You will feel so much more in love with your own being, because this is a true nourishment that sometimes we need. Sometimes we just need to be so deeply nourished by our love, by the love of our hearts. So I'm sending you the magenta light, the beautiful golden light, the energy of the sun, the energy of the solstice, and the energy of love. And I truly hope that you're gonna go ahead and do this ritual, and once it's done, let me know in the comments, come back and type what it brought up with you, how this experience has been for you. And if you want to have a full on expanded version of this ritual, go ahead and go ahead to my website ashiratantra.com and get Love Alchemy course. And there is not only love letter rituals, but many more rituals that are gonna help you to come into your body as the sacred temple, to connect to the energy of your pleasure, to connect to the magic of your sensual, sexual energy, and learn how to use it to manifest wherever that you want, whether it is love or your specific person, or self-love, or prosperity, or anything else. Truly, I'm sending you love.